When we first begin clicker training, we often teach targeting, and in this situation we're also standing in front of the horse facing him. As we offer the target, click, remove the target and feed the treat. Offer the target, click, remove the target and feed the treat. If I'm sitting in my horse's area meditating or reading a book and the horse becomes too overbearing, I use a couple of swishy twigs or whips just to move the horse out of my personal space, and in that situation also I'm in leading position 7. This is a 90-degree turn toward me, so we're walking along the fence. Then I start to walk backwards 90 degrees to the fence and draw the horse toward me. If the horse is a bit pushy, one could then ask it to back up a couple of steps, and that can morph into the 180-degree turn, walking along the fence, and I start to walk directly backwards and draw the horse toward me, and maybe ask for a step or two of back up if I don't want him quite that close. So I'm walking along the fence. I begin to walk backwards and draw the horse toward me. Click and treat. Another quick look. I'm walking along the fence. I start to walk backwards and draw the horse toward me into leading position 7 and ask for a halt and perhaps a step or two back. Once that is smooth, we can use it to draw the horse toward us and then send him out to a circle. I'm using my body extension just to indicate I'd like her shoulder to come out. And then the recall from the circle, we're once again bringing the horse into leading position 7 facing us. And the other direction, send the horse out into the circle and bring the horse back toward me, so we're back in leading position 7. This is quite a soft way to send a horse out into a circle around us and then back again. Recall from the right-hand circle. Then we can expand the recall into all kinds of different sorts of situations. For example, here the recall across the tarp, and if we want to, we can add in a back onto the tarp or call onto the tarp and halt before backing off or coming off forward. Each new parameter builds new confidence in the horse. Here I'm using a mat for the weight as I get myself into position to call the horse across or over or through something, and the mat can be quite a big help. So here I'm asking her to recall over a box full of squashed bottles, and again you could ask the horse to halt with front feet in the bottles or halt with back feet in the bottles, or indeed to back into the bottles. Here we're doing a recall across rails, and that can be expanded for the horse to back over rails and to move individual feet forward and backward over a rail. Recall through a curtain. We can expand recalls through things to include water, ditches, little jumps, all sorts of interesting things that the horse may meet on the trail or in an agility class. We could set up a water obstacle, or we can use something like this pool noodle obstacle, which can have anywhere from between one pair of pool noodles to half a dozen or more. Can be set up horizontally like this, or they can be set up vertically. And Boots has just learnt this, so she's still feeling her way through the obstacle. Each new thing is a little puzzle for the horse to figure out, and they get better and better at figuring out the puzzles. It's just a recall over an obstacle, and note that I stand to one side a little bit in case the horse feels the need to bolt through.